Thank you all so much for having me. I think I'm a little shorter. As Phil mentioned, 10 years ago, I was sitting in a rural village in West Africa, eating the leaves of a tree, and wondering how I could possibly fix a system that had left my Nigerian friends battling with malnutrition while my American friends were texting me about the new diet fad to help them lose weight. 5 years ago, I decided to launch Coulis Coulis at the Winter Fancy Food Show, knowing nothing about the food industry. But I believed that within the nutritious leaves of the moringa tree and the places and communities that were growing it was part of the solution to the twin challenges of obesity and malnutrition that our world desperately needs to solve. We have received so much support from this community over the past 5 years that has allowed us to grow into a thriving multi-million-dollar social enterprise that is now fortunate enough to work with over 1,300 farmers across 11 different countries and selling healthy moringa products in over 7,000 stores. We're working with farmers like Pirouette, who herself and her 5 children were cast out onto the streets after her husband passed away. And she found a livelihood for herself and her community in growing moringa and employing now 120 women in her village to use moringa to nourish themselves and the rest of their community. And we're so excited to help her scale up and sell to the US market. It has never been a more important time to be working in sustainable food. I recently saw a statistic that about 50% of my millennial peers don't believe in capitalism as it's currently practiced, which is a really scary idea because in many respects, business is now the most powerful institution on earth. It's more powerful than government, more powerful than religion, more powerful than many of the institutions we built that had a moral compass built inside them. And so I think it's really exciting to be part of an industry that is building a moral compass into business. This industry is leading the way, and the market for natural, plant-based, sustainable, and organic foods has exploded. I have no doubt that in 10 years, there won't need to be a award for citizenship because everyone in this room and everyone at this show will be leading the way with businesses that help uplift people and communities around the globe. So thank you so much for the award. Thank you to my family, and thank you to my incredible team.